these are the things that we were going to discuss. I would say it's more of a discussion and Q&A. The reason is that we want it to be a discussion that you will be more open. You all can hear me because I'm using an earbud. Natalie, can you hear me?
Yes, Pastor.
Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Clearer than the wire mic? All right. Because I need to buy one for Indonesia because I'm giving quite a lot of talks in Indonesia also. That's why I need one of it. All right. These are the things that we're going to discuss. There are six aspects, that we're going to discuss, okay, in this table of content, Okay. Firstly, we were going to talk about who is the steward. Who is a steward? Because managing money is actually stewardship. Secondly, we will touch on budgeting. Okay, we will go through so-called simulation of your financial needs and how you can budget in the right process, because the template will be given to you. Then saving and expenses, we were going to go to this topic. Then later we are going to touch on insurance. Now, insurance has different parts, as we understand, as we know, there is the life and also general. But inside the life, there are also a few other things like cash value, and etc. and etc. That those things have to be discussed in this session. And debt management, this is very, very important about debt management. Then investment and retirement planning. I was going to show you certain data about the right investment, because it's related to for you to retire so-called in peace. You will enjoy your retirement rather than you are at the age of 65, 70, you are still working. I see a lot of people like that. They are still working after they are 65 onwards. So these are the things we're going to touch on, all right? So let's, okay. The most important about whatever we discuss today is that we need to acknowledge this from the scripture, in Psalms 24 verse 1, because the Bible says that the earth is the Lord, means that whatever on the earth means that the land, the trees, the resources, the animals, and that's why he said, and everything in it. This is a very to justify that the ownership on earth actually is the Lord, and everything in it, all right, the world and all who live in it, all right, it's all belongs to the Lord, all right. Who live in it means that those who are alive. So we are alive, trees are alive actually, If we are alive, we are not dead, we are belongs to the Lord. It's what the scriptures say in Psalms 24 verse 1. All right. Now I want to show you, maybe you can discuss about it, about this picture. So what do you see about this picture? Because this is an interaction, it's not teaching. Pastor purpose today is not to teach, but is to facilitate the whole seminars, so that you all can have a clearer in clarity and in clear picture of the understanding, okay, about financial management. Okay, I'll give you a picture now. Maybe we can discuss. Open your video or audio boleh, so that we can discuss. Okay, all right. Okay, do you see this picture? What do you see in this picture? Okay? Let us discuss about it. What do you see about this picture?
Pilot
Pilot, yes. Some more?
and
Yeah, you're in the middle. In the middle is the pilot. Yeah, in this picture. Anything else that you can see?
The stewardess and the steward.
Okay, we have steward. We have stewardess. Yes, you are right. So okay. This is okay. Let us throw to the table. What is the function of the pilot? What's the function of the pilot? you all go to the plane before, isn't it? What's the function of the pilot actually?
Bring the passengers to a destination.
Okay, the pilot bring a destination from A to B. Yes, you are right. So what is the function of the steward or the stewardess? Huh? You are in the plane. What is their function? What is their responsibility and duty?
To care for the needs of the passengers.
Care for the needs. Yeah, care for the needs of the passengers and yeah, it's true. They care for the needs. So what they do? How they care for the needs of the passengers?
Serve them food and drink.
Yeah, they serve. So the keyword is serve. Okay, they serve the passengers. Okay, in other words, they manage the passengers. Nama, yeah. So let's see. What's the dictionary? Definition about word because we have the noun. Let's see the word. Okay. On this one, steward. Yeah. In the word, it's an it's an official. Means it's an office. Yeah, you'll be appointed. For what? Okay. There are two verbs on that is to supervise, arrangement, or keep order. Okay. Keep order at a large public event. You have to keep order. Yeah. So the event was organized and stewarded properly. Secondly, you manage or look after another property. That is a steward. You are looking after somebody property. You manage them. You are not own them, but you manage them. So it's talking about community. It's talking about stewarding in nature. That is the definition. So it's right. You are right. You are taking care. You are not owning it, but you are managing it. So the key word is manage. Yeah. The keyword is manage. So let us see who is a steward in the Bible. Because we understand in the gist that the steward is to manage, but we have to look at the Bible. And it has, whatever we do, we need to relate to the Bible. Okay? So who is a steward according to the Bible? All right? So in the Bible, the word steward translate, if you can see, translate as okonomon, okay? Okonomon means a manager. You are managing like what we have described just now, what we have defined just now in the dictionary is to manage. Yeah, you are a manager. So in the Bible word, steward translate, is to overseeing accounts, is to overseeing household and businesses because you are managing it. So whenever we see the steward, actually it's really just meaning manager. So what God is giving to us, what are in our financial blessing or what, we are His steward actually. He gives us for us to manage, yeah, financial blessings that He has given to us, who is given the responsibility to take care of something on behalf of someone else. So you are taking care on behalf of God. That is the biblical understanding about stewardship, yeah. And on top of that, a manager or steward has authority by words of the owner. So it's also a servant. According to helps, work, studies, a steward was usually a free servant, worker, and not a slave. All right? He's not a slave, huh? You understand that. He's a free servant. So in this definition, we know that for us as a steward, God has blessed us the money. Then we manage the money properly for His sake. Yeah, we need to manage it properly, not and effectively, where the financial so-called resources will continue to grow. Okay, that is the understanding about stewardship. And this also related to 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1 and 2. Let's see 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1 and 2. Let a man regard us in this manner, yeah, as servants of Christ and stewards of the mystery of God. Look at it. Let us, a man or woman, regard us in this manner as servants of Christ and a steward. So we are a servant, at the same time we are steward of the mysteries of God. In this case, moreover, it is required of steward that one be found trustworthy. So we are being trusted, and we need to be trustworthy in terms of so-called managing the resources of God that God has given to us. That is called stewardship. I hope I'm very clear about this matter about stewardship. Yeah. So there's another word. Let's go to all the biblical words first before we go to the practical side. Yeah. In Luke chapter 16, verse 1 and 2. In Luke chapter 16, verse 1 and 2. Okay. Can Dr. Elvi or Goshin read in Luke chapter 16, 1 and 2 so that from the slide so that we can listen. Yeah, I say I want you all to participate in this session.
Now he was also saying to the disciple, there was a rich man who was a manager, and this manager was reported to him as squandering his possession. And he called him and said to him, what is this I hear about you? Give an accounting of your management, for you can no longer be manager. The manager said to himself, what shall I do since my master is taking the management away from me? I'm not strong enough to dip. I'm too ashamed to beg. I know what shall I do, so that I will be, when I'm removed from the management, people will welcome me into their homes. And they summoned each of his master debtor and began saying to the first, how much do you owe my master? And he said, 100 measure of oil.
Okay. So in another case, we are be assigned, yeah, we are assigned to manage, and we are to be assigned to manage with effectiveness, with efficiency, and with care. And with that in mind, yeah, as a steward, we need to know how to budget, especially in our life, through our life, yeah, because the money is given to us. It belongs to God. So how we manage, you know, because one day you have to give an account to the Lord about how you manage your money. If we can say our money, but actually it's God's money, yeah. But everything belongs to God. So we will focus now on the second session is to where a steward knows how to budget, yeah. A steward knows how to budget, yeah. Now we are looking into it, we are going to deep dive into budgeting now. All right. Let's go to one more verse because we want to read all these verses so that all of us will be clear about who we are as a manager. Okay, now I want who else? Anna, can you read Genesis chapter 39, verse 1 to verse 6?
The Lord was with Joseph, so that he proposed and he lived in the house of his Egyptian master. Verse 3, when his master saw that the Lord was with him and that the Lord gave him success in everything he did, Joseph found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. Potiphar put him in charge of his household, and he entrusted to his care everything he owned. From the time he put him in charge of his household and of all that he owned, the Lord blessed the household of the Egyptian because of Joseph. The blessing of the Lord was on everything Potiphar had, both in the house and in the field. So Potiphar left everything he had in Joseph's care, with Joseph in charge. He did not concern himself with anything except the food he ate.
You look at it that he knows that he is being in charge on it, but he is doing his best, yeah. And you look at his life, God always prosper Joseph, and he was found favor in his eyes, in God's eyes, because he did his so-called, he managed well, yeah. He did well in terms of his care, those things that is on his care. In this case was the house of Potiphar, yeah. And you can look at it this way. When we want to manage things, we can see that the blessing of the Lord was on everything. Okay, Potiphar had both in the house and in the field. Means that there will be a expansion, okay, of the resources. Okay, expansion of the resources, and also expansion of so-called blessing. Now, this is very important about us, yeah. If you want to be successful in whatever you do it with all your heart, because you are just a management. In so-called management, yeah, manager is management, yeah. So if we say we are financial management, we do it properly, yeah, and God will gonna bestow his favor and will prosper us. And this is what happened to Joseph. And many times we think that, oh yeah, these small things like why we need to manage, why we need to do this, we do that. For us, our perspective, especially in our mindset and our worldviews, is that you need to do it, okay? Do it the best. Example, Joseph. When you do your best, there will be continuous so-called prospering. In the matter subject, for us in the modern times, is called promotion. Yeah, many a times when we do things slack, yeah, we are very slacky, yeah, we know that, you know, we cannot go far, yeah, in whatever endeavor we are in. So please take note of this, yeah, and let's continue with Joseph's life. You see, he has that wisdom. At the end of the day, he knows that if you want to become an effective manager, you need to know how to budget. You need to know how to calculate. You need to know how to spend and where to distribute, yeah, accordingly, especially in the era of famine. Yeah, let's look at it. Then I think you get the clearer picture why he was being promoted actually. Okay. Okay. Somebody else. Let me see who else is here. Anna, can you read Hannah? Genesis chapter 41, verse 39 to 41.
Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, since God has made all this known to you, there is no one so discerning and wise as you. You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people are to submit to your orders. Only with respect to the throne will I'll be greater than you. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, I hereby put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt.
Can you see? You see, he was being recognized by Pharaoh as wise in terms of managing. Now, managing actually is not a talent, yeah? Managing things is also not a so-called skill. Managing things is that you need the wisdom of God, yeah? So that you can manage things properly. And you can see that there's no one such discerning and wise. That's why he's been put into another level of manager. You shall be in charge of my palace now. Before that was Potiphar. Yeah, of course he was in prison, but the king, Pharaoh knows about his capability of managing, and all my people are to submit to your orders. Imagine that, and he is a Jew, and the Egyptian, so-called superior race than the Jews, he was being asked to what? To submit to Joseph. Look at it in charge. You see, when a person was being given responsibility to be in charge, I believe that we need to look at Joseph. Yeah, apply the attitude of Joseph. When you are being given a duty or responsibility, yeah, you do your best, and he did his best, and this is what he was being promoted for. All right. Okay. Now the question we're gonna ask, I hope that if you are with your couple, yeah, it means that you already have courtship. I want your husband and wife, I want you all to work according to the template together, because it's very important. Because maybe you never did it before, it's okay. So pastor will slowly will guide you. Yeah. At the end of the day, budgeting is very important, because like Joseph, he budget well. So how he budget well? Remember the wheat, the grain, he stored in the storehouses for 7 years. Yeah, because he foresee there will be a drought, and then all the Egyptians will not go hungry. Likewise with us, if we do not budget, we have no wisdom to budget, we might have problem in our financial management. Yeah, managing money is more, listen to pastor, managing money is all about process. There's no shortcut. Yeah, there needs to work accordingly to certain process or certain financial pattern. Okay, I'm going to guide you, because yeah, we still here. We know that we are manager of God. We are doing our best so that the money can expand, that we can also give to the kingdom of God. Yeah. So let's go to it. Okay. Now we are going to, do we need to budget personally as Christian? Yes or no? Okay. Yes or no? If yes, you put the highlight yes. Yeah. Raise up your in your chat box. Raise up your hands. Yes or no? Do we need a budget, or we just simply every month come and every month we just spend? God doesn't have savings, is okay, or whatever it is. Do we need budget? Yes. All right. So, okay, we do need budget. Yeah, we do need budget. Okay, to budget personally as Christian. Okay. Okay. Let's turn to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 and 16. Let me see who else is here. Yeah. Annie, can you read Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 and 16? Okay. Annie?
Sorry,
And
I have unmute first. Okay. Ephesians 5:15 to 16. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise. 16. Making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil.
okay, the key word is opportunity, because financial management is opportunity. Yeah. for your reason, it's an opportunity to expand finance. And somebody asked me, there's one before, Pastor, if you want to expand money, is it sinful or not? It's not sinful. As long as you know your manager, you are expanding, it's not simple. And he is the same, like what Paul says. Yeah, he's actually telling the Ephesians, don't be unwise, be wise. Yeah, in terms of what you do in your relationship with God, in the grace of God that's given to you. Yeah, in the church, in finance. You know, make the most opportunity. Yeah, of everything. Okay, so, King James Version said that. Yeah, because why? There might be no opportunity because the day is evil. Yeah, yeah. You lose our share. There is no opportunity that Pastor did. Yeah, in terms of expanding my financial resources, so that to encourage you later. Our share few. Yeah, success. Yeah, yeah. So we do that. Yeah, and then who else here? Who else here? Okay, I can see Shen. Shen, can you read 1 Corinthians chapter 10, 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 2? Is Chen there? Can you, you have to off the phone because you are still working. Chen? Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay. Momoy, can you read Momoy, 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 2?
Okay, Pastor. Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 2. On the first day of every week, each one of you is to put aside and save, as he may prosper, so that no collections be made when I come.
So you can see here, Paul is also teaching, yeah, teaching the Corinthians to budget, to give to the Lord. Yeah, yeah, he said this. You have to save money first on the first week. Yeah, first day of the first week. This is how they give tithing. Yeah, as he may prosper. So he also related. You see, sometimes you are thinking, wow, really, giving to the Lord will prosper. Yeah. Paul says that as he may prosper, so that no collection be made when I come. Yeah, that is the teaching of the early church. They always believe that when you set aside certain resources back to God, because Paul is trying to say we are all managers. God has given us the 90%. Now you have to set aside 10% and give back to the Lord. And this is what he said. Okay, let's continue. Now we have to look at the fundamental of personal financial management. We are going in already. Yeah. Now, in personal finance management, you need to know about 4 things. This is very crucial. Yeah, a young family, or old family, a Christians or other, there are 4 things you need to do. First thing, personal finance management, you need to know what is the meaning of income generation, where your income comes from. Nowadays, not like during those times, their income generation is from their agriculture, so-called products, yeah. But for us, it's different. All of us now in the I would say 22nd century already. That our financial management is more of high tech. It's through work, through career. Most of us are career people. That our income generation is from our salary. Please take note that. Spending also is very varied. Yeah, last time they have their product. You only have to buy what? Maybe buy not even meat or vegetables, because they have meat or vegetable. Maybe they buy other things. Yeah. But for us, we have from A to Z, we have to, because this is called economy of scale, we have to pay for the services. Yeah, they're spending. At the same time, we need to take into consideration of our savings, because our income comes by monthly income. Yeah, that's why we need to save. We do not know what will happen in 2 years or 6 months or 3 months down the road. And we need to know how to invest also, because as I say, the modern economy is all about investment. We have to take note of this. So we were going to look into it, yeah. So if you look at the pyramid about your needs, this is how you appraise your needs. There are a few things you need to appraise. First thing is your income. Secondly is to cover your protection. That's called insurance. Now, insurance is part of your financial management. Yeah, you need to be covered. Yeah, then is your credit. Yeah, how much you owe, because of you buying a house, you need to take a loan. Buy a car, you need to take a loan. Even buying a bike, you need to take a loan. Okay, your credit, and also your savings. Yeah, and lastly your investment. So if you look at that, so you're going to sit down. Okay, you want to sit down, you're going to evaluate. So what should I do, Pastor? How to start it first? Yeah, this is very important. I also teach my kids. I told him, they also how to do. You'll be surprised. Not just a youngster asking this question. Sometimes those who are working for 15 years, 20 years also asking this question. What should I do? What should I do? All right. So these are the things. Yeah. What should we do? So first thing is the financial well-being. You have to look at your financial well-being first. This is very okay. Look at it. There are 3 circles here. You have to size up your financial well-being. You have to keep your net worth. This is the first thing. This is where we are coming in. Yeah. What is a net worth? I'm going to explain to you, because it's not a technical jargon. It's just a net worth. Your nilai, your financial value. It's very important to know your financial value, because you even to do any investment, or how much you want to save, or how much you want to take credit, yeah, for your loan. Net worth is very crucial. Then your short-term saving. your short-term saving. All right. What is your short-term saving? Yeah. Then what is your long-term saving? Do you have your short-term saving? Do you have your long-term saving? Always keep these three in mind: your net worth, your savings, short-term and long-term. All right. So right now, Natalie will give you a few things to do, right? I want you to go to see you need to do it. Yeah, this is because I say you have a pen. Please do it. It's on the first page of the. Natalie, have you sent to the chat group?
Not yet.
You go to the chat group and download this because it's very important. Okay, we will take about 10 minutes break. This is how it goes about it. Every 45 minutes, 10 minutes break. During the break, you can just enjoy drinking your coffee and do it. And I will come back at 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock to finish the first session. Okay, is to test your spending habits because very important. If you want to start anything about financial management, you need to know how your spending habits as a family or as an individual. All right. All right. So I'll give you 10 minutes and do it. Download it. Please download the. Okay, it's there already. Can you download it? I encourage you to have a laptop and let us do it together. Yeah. Just the part of spending habits only. Yeah. Don't do other parts. Yeah. Later, I'm going to explain to you one by one. Okay. You come again in 10 minutes time. Okay, you all done it? Right. May I have your may I have your feedback? All right. Who get everything? Yes. Hello. Okay. Somebody said the question is very confusing. All right. Let me. Okay. Let's go to the question for a while. Let me close it down for a while. Okay. Okay. Let me how to share this. All right. Okay. About your spending habit. Make you unmute you. All right. Okay. Yes or no? My spouse and I have some occasional arguments in regard to spending of money. If you say sometimes you argue about certain spending, then you put yes. If no argument, say no. Do you have to dip into reserve? Reserve means you're saving in order to meet your bills. Sometimes we have bills, we have to, we keep some allocation of saving, but we use it to pay our bills. If yes, put yes, no, no. Okay. Let me see what question number 8. Okay. Let me see number 8. Do you have not at least 3 months salary in saving for emergency? Means that in your bank now, let's say your salary is 3,000. In your bank now, do you have 9,000 or not? If yes, yes, no, no. All right. Okay. Number 12. Do you have you not financial help from a spiritual advisor? It means this. I believe that each one of us need to have a spiritual advisor on finance, like we have pastoring for spiritual. All right. Okay. But sometimes, do you who you trust? Spiritual advisor is that who you trust. You can depend who can give you advice on finance. Yeah. Do you ask them for help or not in terms of advisors? If yes, you put yes. It's no, no. All right. What else? Number. Yes. You are right. Gotching, you are right. So one more question. Number 14. Are you careless or concerned about your responsibility to God to handle your finances wisely? Are you careless or concerned? Means that you don't care. It means like this. You got money, you spend, Yeah. That's called careless or concern. You never think about that. Sometimes we need to think of God, that we are the manager, that He's the owner, that we simply spend, we simply use. Yeah. So this is what, yes or no? That's all. Okay. You have to consider all these things. Yeah. In your in your spending, especially. Yeah. You have to. For example, if you are every month you argue about finance, then you have to work out a good budget for that. If you always have overhead or overspending, yeah, over your savings, then you have to look into different ways to cut down or minimize your expenses. And thirdly, some of us are not paying the full amount of our credit card. Yeah, we only pay whatever needed so that we will not be penalized. We want so that you can reach 20,000 our minimum or 10,000 or whatever our maximum. Credit card has its own maximum. It's very dangerous. Yeah, so you have to consider that also. If you are doing that every month, sooner or later there's an issue for you to repay back your credit card. As married couple, as working, it's good not to borrow from your parents. Yeah, if you borrow your parents, then you consider that you have to work out on your spending habit. Yeah. Some people have impulse, look at things like handbag or guys look at cars. Oh, I want to buy this car, and then at the end of the day, is give you into you go through a problem because you cannot pay back the loan. This is some of the things that you have to consider. Overdraw your check. Yeah, please do not overdraw your check. You know, some of us have given overdraft facilities from the bank, like Pastor also have overdraft facilities, but I will not use any overdraft facilities because it's part of the loan. And this is also you need to consider. When it comes to overdue bills, do you feel guilty or not? For me, for example, every month my electricity bill is 120. Suddenly goes up to 240. I will feel guilty. Why I spend so much that I can save? Yeah, 120 for other things. So these are the check and balance for your spending habits. If you are worried about bills of your anxiety or worry, it means that you are on the threshold of not competent in your financial management. Okay, are you careless of concern? Yeah, as I told you just now. So we should be careful because whatever we spend, yes, it's our money in one sense, but it's also God's money overall. So we have to be careful. So we have a very good system, like Pastor and Anya have a good system of process, what to pay, so that we know what is our expenses throughout the whole year. So we don't need to be reminded, yeah, about what we need to pay. Even the insurance, we already keep aside into our account. You see why we have 3 accounts. One account is for payment. One account is for credit card. Everyone knows. Yeah, everyone's also banking back to Pastor through the credit card. Yeah, one account is our savings. So we know how to what. If let's say, usually we use the SI to pay like our insurance. So we will not be reminded. So use all these facilities and will help you a lot in discipline your spending habits. Okay, let's go back to the PowerPoint, yeah. Oops. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Sorry, if I come out, I have to go in back. Okay, good. It's for your evaluation. Yeah? There's no right, there's no wrong. Nobody come here to judge you what it is. It's just that you are learning yourself. As I say, I'm just facilitating for you all. Yeah. Okay. let's go to financial well-being. Habits that build. Just now we see the habits. Some of them. Okay, what are the good habits for us to build a financial well-being? Firstly, spend less than you earn. That is the basic principle. You have to spend less than you earn. Don't spend more than you earn. Okay, save for future spending. Only borrow when you can afford. Understand what Pastor said? That is to look into your net worth. We're going to Pastor, we're going to guide you on your net worth. Yeah, and grow your money. Grow you have to grow your money like the parable of the talents. You cannot keep it and be there because every year depreciation. Yeah, we know about inflation. Inflation now is about 5 to 6% per year. We have to be very careful about that. Yeah. Then boost your earning capacity. How to boost your earning capacity? This is another way. How to boost it? Think about ways. I'm going to guide you certain ways that you can boost through investment. Remember, whatever I share to you, I have a disclaimer. It's my point of view, but you can ask your personal financial advisor to guide you because I don't want to, as a pastor said, this is through the research, yeah, not through my own thing. Also, it's all through research, proper research, yeah. Some you have to boost your earning capacity, and as a pastor right now, also boost my earning capacity. For your information, my earning capacity every year is about 11%, 12%. Yeah, despite less income, yeah, 11-12%. Because why? Because of different investment that pastor put in. This is very important. Yeah, then protect what you have. Another thing is know how to protect, and this is where insurance come in, right? Okay, the next slide is spending and saving. Now we go to spending and saving. All right. In spending and saving, I believe you need to take note of Warren Buffett, 50, 30, 20. Who knows about Warren 50, 30, 20? Anybody here? 50, 30, 20 ratio? Oh, you all do not know. I thought that you all know. Okay, let me explain a little bit about Warren Buffett 50, 30, 20. Yeah. Now he said this when it comes to money basics, that's why he's one of the top 3 billionaire for the last 50 years. Okay. In terms of spending and saving, this is the Pareto that you need to understand. This is the ratio that you need to understand. When it comes to your needs, you only have to spend maximum 50%. What is your needs then? Let me explain since you all do not know. Like fixed costs. You know what is fixed costs? Your rental, your loan, your housing loan, your utilities, your DBKK, yeah, your insurance payment every month, yeah. What else? Telephone bills, insurance, okay, debt payments, yeah. These are your needs because what? You stay in the house. Your car loan is all your needs, yeah. Hey, Starbucks is not your needs, Starbucks is your one. You cannot put let's say you go to Starbucks, every day 7 ringgit times 30 is 210, you put that as fixed. Those are not your needs. Those are your wants, right? So you have to cap it to 50%. This is what Warren Buffett said, right? No matter what is your salary is 2,000, you keep it to that. 1,000 is for your needs to pay for all those things, right? So now you understand why you need to understand that your car loan, your housing loan should not be more than 50%. Plus other expenses. Take note of that. If you can't do it, please don't. Then you just buy a bike or whatever it is, or buy a small car. Don't buy a Nissan, buy a Asia. Okay. There is 300 over, 380 over, if I'm not mistaken, installment, rather than you have to pay 1,200. So you cap that ratio of needs. Then you what is one? One is your your desire lah, like entertainment, like your Starbucks lah, you pamper yourself with certain restaurant lah, holiday your hobbies lah, anything you don't have to survive. That's called your wants. Okay. So you cap it at 30%. All right. Right. Those are your wants, not your needs. Your wants. Needs is something that you need, like eating also is a needs. But wants, 30%, your clothing lah, your shoes lah, yeah, 30%. Holiday or whatever it is. Then the next one is your so-called here say financial goals, your savings for the future. Financial goals means your future. What is that? Your emergency saving, 20%, retirement fund. It's good that we are EPF, we have already 9%, plus the employee year is what, 20%, good enough, yeah? Yeah. Then you pay off your PTPTN, other things. Those are, and then you pay your tithes. All those comes under the 20% ratio given to the church and other things. Those are your financial goals. So you keep that 50, 30, 20 rigidly. The reason why pastor are now so-called self debt free is because I'm rigidly keep to the 50, 30, 20 ratio in my life. All right. So hope you are clear on this. Then the next one, right now, we need to know, knowing how to do budgeting is to know your net worth and spending. We will work on that basis. Okay, let me explain to you what is on your page 2 onwards, yeah, on your word. What is net worth? Net worth actually is the value of your assets. Okay, your value of your assets and the liabilities that you own. That is your asset minus liability. That is your net worth. So an asset is a resource owned by you that provide economic value. That's your assets. Yeah. Your assets means your cash, your car, your house, your property, that generate income. Yeah, you need a car for generate income. That's called your assets. And where you able to reduce your expenses is also assets. When you know how to reduce expenses, is assets. Yeah. Now, what's your liabilities? Liabilities, in these technical words, your net worth is something a person or company you owe. Like for example, your mortgage, your house mortgage, your car mortgage. Okay, there are a lot of accrued expenses. Yeah, we do not know what is the accrued expenses. So many. If you have children, you have more, like tuition fees, like utilities. All these are accrued expenses. Those are your liabilities. The health of your financial, okay, is considered you are healthy if you have a plus in your net worth. If you have a minus in your net worth, you are not healthy. If something happened 3 months later, something happened, you cannot work. You have to clear off some of your assets because you cannot pay because of too high loan. For example, I'll give you an example. Let's say you are earning 1 million, right? You are earning 1 million. You think you're a lot, 1 million. Wow, your assets is 1 million. You have house, you have car, you have Porsche, you have everything. You enjoy your, but when it comes to your liability, you have 2 million, means that you have a negative net worth. If a negative net worth, if you don't work, if you cannot roll, sooner or later you will get bankrupt. A lot of people get bankrupt because they do not know how to manage their net worth. Now, Pastor, we're going to guide you of how to calculate your net worth. All right? Can you go to your so-called again? Yeah. Let me go and do with you together so that you can understand. Let me close this first. Okay, let me close this. Let's go to the network. Can you all see? Okay, for example, okay, network usually they calculate by yearly. 1 year, yeah, agak 1 year. Okay, for example, this is let's say A. Okay, he has cash about 350,000.
Pastor, too small, Pastor. I don't know
Okay,
about the others.
Okay, in your template,
Okay.
This is example only, yeah, 350,000. Okay, money market funds. Okay, like you are invest currency, you invest in let's say gold. Pastor got the invest in US dollars, pound, Singapore dollars, and gold. Let's say lah, this guy lah, he invests about 100,000. Okay, this is why his net he invested. He has that cash. ASB another 150,000. Let's say this guy, okay. Market securities, your share, like blue chip shares, okay, like certain shares that you buy, let's say 50,000. Life insurance cash value, for example, how to calculate cash value is every year you can see the bonus, yeah, cash value, yeah, always say after 10 years your cash value is about 25,000 or 50,000, let's say 50,000. Okay, this guy is age 50 years old, so 50,000. Okay, senang the home market value, he has one house. His house is last time he bought at 180,000. Now the market value of the house grows to 400,000. Okay, you all see that? Land. Let's say this guy doesn't have land. Distance evaluation. No, if you have not business zone. Okay. Example, what is REITs? REITs is a reality estate investment. Like you are buying something from a corporation. For example, I'll give you a very good example, like Temasek have REITs. REITs for those property they own, shopping mall they own in Singapore. So they open it, they build it up, then they open this REITs. Okay, you want to invest 100,000 every month. Okay, every month we will pay you, let's say 800 ringgit, like a renter. 100,000, 800 ringgit, very good. No, because right now you bought a condo, your rental only 800 ringgit for 360,000. So that's why your investment, you need to know how to vary your investment. Like for me, I don't want to buy a condo at 360, then I'm going to rent for 1,000 ringgit. Waste my money. You know, every month you also have to pay about 900 ringgit. You don't earn anything. Rather than that, I'll just give the corporation 100,000. I sit down, I goreng kaki. Every month they will bank in 800 ringgit to me. Okay, 800, let's say 800 times 3, and let's say about 12,000. Okay, let's say rate is 12,000. So you understand what Pastor said? If you don't understand, please clarify, so that you will know, because there are so many things. If you have a limited partnership, last time pastor have a limited partnership, but I don't want after become pastor, so I don't have Okay, I don't have motorcycle. Example like this guy Okay, he has a car. Okay, car is this very, when you want to look at the market value let's say you bought a car at 100,000. Next year there will be a depreciation of 15%. Your car is worth 85,000. Next year, your car is worth about 69,000, 68. Then next one, your car will be, every time you be at 15% depreciation. Then you'll be wondering, why pastor, why my car is just new, I bought 100,000, why it cost me after 5 years 48,000? You need to understand because of the depreciation value. So car is not a good investment. Do you understand? Car is not a good investment, right? So depreciation, this guy, okay, his car from 100,000 become 60,000. Okay, you put down 60,000. Furniture, personal property of the laptop, everything, blah blah blah. Let's say 12,000. Coin, stamp, collection, antique, let's say no. Okay, EPF, you look at your balance. After all the investment, don't look at the investment because investment is investment. Look at the balance of your investment. Let's say this guy after work, after 50 years of work, he has 250,000. Some people pension, I don't know, profit sharing, okay. But in this total, you can calculate. Okay, 450, 600, 700, 1.1 million, 1.35 million, 1.47 million. Okay, roughly about 1.4. Okay, let's say about 1.4. Calculation only, dia ada 1.4 million, let's say about that. Okay, he has 1.4 million. The total asset is 1.4. Now his liabilities, credit card. Okay, you have to count like this, credit card, how much you use every month? Let's say you use one card 7,000. So become what? Let's say 50,000. Senang kira ya. 5,000. Let's say 60,000. Okay. Per year. Auto loan. How much payment he has to pay? Okay, let's say 100,000 car. He has to pay about 1.5. 1.5 times 12 is about 17,500 per year. Then he has PT until 50 years old, he still have 10,000 to pay. Let's say some of you are young, just ikut faster. Okay, the house he bought, the house is about 400,000. He take the loan at 200. Let's say he took the loan at 250. If 250,000, the loan should be around roughly about 2,000. About that. 2,000 is about how much? 2,000, 24,000. Okay. And other loan. Okay, other loan. Okay. Auto loan, other loan. Okay, sometimes he buy his Riads from somewhere, he took the loan. Okay, sometimes people took the loan to buy ASB. Okay, other things for investment. So he took the loan at 50,000. Okay. Other loans and home loans. Let's say another mortgage loan. How much balance? So how much balance is loan? After so many payment, also he still owe the bank about 220,000. The Riyadh some more. he took 100,000 loan. Okay, so it's 100,000. Other things? Okay, liability.
Pastor,
Yes,
Pastor, are you sharing your document view to us?
yes. Do you share it? Yeah,
Uh, Now it's viewing your PowerPoint. No?
you. Okay. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, Pastor.
Hey, better. You let me know. Yeah. I'm sorry. So this is how it is. Then let's say this 50 years old tuition. Let's say one girl, two girls still study. Every year about 60,000 per person, 120,000. 120,000. And food, lodging, another 2,000, 24,000. Okay, another 24,000. Let's say example only for the children, and other than that plus lah. Let's say plus their own expenses. 1 month expenses 5,000. Yeah. Because I have to pay here, pay there, pay 5,000, that's 60,000. So we put here at 84, let's say 90,000 lah, senang kau. Tira. Okay. How much already? How much is the liability? Let's count, roughly count it as 60, 77, 87, 87, 90, 91, 91, 111, 161, 161, some more, 161, 361, 381, 391, 4, okay, let's say about 400,000. This is a very prudent person. Do you think what is the net worth? 1 million. Okay, 1 million. He's very healthy. Okay, he's very, very healthy. Okay. Let's say this guy, the same thing. His cash, his everything is there. Okay, the problem is this. Okay, example, I'll give you a very good example. He wants to buy car, a Porsche, costs about 500,000. Example, all right. Okay, he thought that he has a lot of money, 500,000, and then his house, all right, his house, right? Where is his house? Another 1 million. Okay, 500,000. Okay, now make it 900. Make it senang sikit. 500,000. Okay. Okay, 1 million lah. 1 million house. Okay, how much already? Just now? About 2.6 lah. 2.6 million. Wow, a lot. But the problem is this. Okay, his loan. Here no car loan, so you have to add car loan at the percentage, and the depreciation. Let's say depreciation after 3 years. Depreciation after the 45%. Let's say example, make it about 700,000. Okay, so 2.3, roughly about there. So you let's say you put down here, but he still have to pay his 1 million. Okay, 1 million. And his house. Okay. His house. Another 1 million. Okay, how much now? Calculate for pastor. 90. 87, 90 lah. 90 faster. 90, 11, 112, 112, 162, 162, 282, 282, 282, 282, 282, 282, 360 plus, okay, 2.6 million. Can you see the difference now? Okay, for if this person like that, he has money, yes, he thought that he has a 1 million net worth, but after expanding his house or whatever is renovation, we never calculate the expenses. It shows that his net worth is minus. It's minus 300,000. Can you all see that? You understand what Pastor is trying to say? You have to work out. You have to work out. You and your spouse has to work out how much you want to spend. From there, you will get a very good so-called gauging of your net worth together. Because sometimes, you know, even a small, let's say you married, the husband got the money is minimum wage of 1,500. The wife minimum wage is 1,500. Actually, 3,000. If you work on the net worth, you will live very comfortably also. If you know how to work on it. Okay. So I hope you are very clear with that. Yeah. Let's go back to the table. Yeah. Any question on net worth? I'm sorry, I have to be quick a little bit. Any question? Yes. Any question on net worth, please? Very quiet. Any question? Anybody?
First time I'm doing my network growth faster,
no, I
never
know.
done before.
Very
Now I
good.
understand. It's very good.
Anybody else? Yes. Anybody else wants to comment on the net worth? Okay, right now, how about monthly? Okay, because we need to calculate our monthly expenses. Yeah. The next one, we have to go through the monthly expenses. Okay. 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 We have to look at the saving and spending, how to calculate your money cash flow. Okay. Let's go to the attachment again. All right. Let's go to the attachment again. How to calculate again? Yeah. Okay. Now, when it comes to your total net income for the month, what you need to know is that the income cash on hand. Some people say it's cash flow. Okay. Cash on hand is cash flow. So it means that every month you have dividend coming in, commission or whatever. Some of us are working outside, we have commission. So our salary and our commission and others, right? So we will work on it, the dividend commissions, and all your salary after deducting your EPF is your income. So you look at the income here. So how much is your income? Let's say you deduct everything with the commission, everything. Let's say 3,500. 3,000 lah, senang kira. Can you see down there? Okay, I'm working with you. Yeah. So your renter, if you have 3,000, what you do? You rent a room, 450,000 ringgit. And insurance, some of you have insurance, maybe life cash value or life medical. Yeah, maybe roughly about monthly you have to pay about 180 ringgit. Let's say 180 ringgit. You don't need to pay any property tax. Electricity you have to buy, let's say 60 ringgit. All right. Water bill another 20. Okay, you don't need the if you don't have a house, you don't have DBKK, so we don't have. Okay, your handphone, how much you pay? Every month 80 ringgit. Then plus Unify, let's say your house got Unify, another 220. Let's say. Cleaning, some of you doesn't clean the house, you go outside and laundry clean. Okay, let's say about 35 ringgit. Upkeep, upkeep means that other things lah, yeah, toiletries lah, whatever lah, so-called and all those things. Okay, upkeep, upkeep means that shampoo, everything 1 month, maybe 100. Some of you have need to have shampoo, makeup and everything about 250. Improvement. What else? You go for your haircut, la, perm, la, everything. Let's say a lady more, la. Let's say this is a lady, another 200. Okay. Furnishing, you have rented is different from you have a house. If a house, then you have to add more. So I'll give you some ideas on here. Supply, food supplies, everything, groceries and everything, etc. Let's say all the things we lump up as supplies, groceries, everything. Let's say about 1,200. And on top of that, you go outside and you calculate Saturday, Sunday, you go outside, eat. Let's say 50 ringgit. Okay, for 1 day, 2 days, about 100 times, let's say 5, another 500. And then your baju, you have to buy new baju and everything, and the other 300. See how much is it you spend? This is very bare minimum already. On top of that, you have to, one more, you have to pay your tax. Let's say another 300. So 750 lah. 600. Okay, how much? Somebody calculate for me. 500, 630, 690, 710, 8, 9, 10, 9, 30, 930, 965, 1165, 215, 215, some more what? How much is it? 215, 235, 215, yes. 3. So do you think it's overspent? Guys, do you think it's overspent? So what to do now if we overspend like that? You only have 3,000. Where to cut? Guys? Ladies, where to cut? Kira, di mana kita boleh potong? Kalau gaji kamu 3,000. Kerana ini over sudah. Di mana? Kad apa?
Cut the eating outside.
Eating outside berapa?
It's is it
Let's say 200 saja. Ha? Okay. Sama, where to cut? Supply sama, ha? Don't buy all the expensive stuff lagi ya. 700. Dari mana lagi boleh cut? Cukup sudah? 9,005. 1,005. 2001. Ngam. Boleh sekarang. So you have to play around. Yeah. You have to play around if you're single. If you are a couple, you have to look at the food. There's a total food berapa, clothing berapa. But on top of that, remember you have car insurance, you have diesel, you have petrol, you have parking, KK tiket, semua. So kamu mesti cut semua sekarang. For me, look at what again? The principle of what? The 50, 30, 20. So housing and food must have berapa? Kalau kamu 3,000 mesti berapa? You need to have housing, food, okay, must be 1,500. Your wants must be 30%. Okay, your wants. Clothing, ini semua 30%. 20% must save. Actually, you save from your EPF. Okay, you save from your EPF, and you save from the thing. But because you have to pay tax, so you have to juggle. You have to juggle the 20%. Any question about this? Yes. Macam kamu orang faham atau any question? Those who are here, please ask.
Understand, Pastor?
You have to play with the standard thing, then you will have clear. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's move on. I will go back. Hold on. Sorry, I have to move here, move there so that you can understand better. Question, please, question about this. Is it practical to your own? I know for the first time you feel that, why I need to be restricted? But it will be helpful because once you continue to do it, in your life, you will find that it will help you to save more. Right?
Pastor,
Okay.
Coba.
Yeah.
Pastor, macam mana kalau gaji 2K ya, Pastor?
Okay, kalau kamu gaji 2K, Iskia, gaji 2K, kamu ambil itu 50%. 5% ialah untuk pelajaran kamu. Macam untuk apa? Untuk makanan, sewa, dan itu semua. Pakaian jangan dulu. Pakaian kau biar kepada 30%. Alat-alat tandas semua 30%. Ini yang kamu mau fokus. Kenderaan. Ya. Faham? Alright. Okay. Kamu have to work on it. Kalau kamu discipline, kamu akan work on it kerana akhirnya kamu juga ada bonus. Kamu juga ada commission. Ya. Now you have to work on that basis. Yeah. Okay, we take another 10 minutes break, then we'll go past for insurance and other things because I will guide you how to look for right insurance, yeah, for your life, yeah. And do not follow alone the financial planner or insurance planner because they only will promote their stuff, but I will give you guide you what are the things to see. Because Pastor is an AIG manager before, so that you all can understand. We take about 5 minutes break, or yeah, we come back about 8, 5, 6, yeah, so that we can finish off. Thank you very much. Okay, boleh dengar Pastor? Hello? Boleh dengar Pastor?
Ole, Pastor, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go. Let's go now. Somebody like Hiskia said to us, how to cap it, how to cap the leads, what to do if I only have 2,000. So you have to know your cash, how you spend. And then secondly, you have to cut off or reduce costly habit. I know it's Hiskia, dulu pastor, gaji pastor, sebagai pastor, I was a pastor before I go out and work and become a pastor. My salary is only about 500 ringgit, Hiskia. And Annie is working. So together with Annie is about because guru 9 ya, lebih kurang 1,400, macam 2,000 macam kamu lah begitu. Tapi dua orang kita boleh we cut off our costs, a lot of costs we cut off. We are not spending like electricity. We know we are not using, we are off it. The water, and we remember because this is your journey of your new career. You are young, usually when you are young, you always think, 2,000 tak cukup. Yeah, it's like that. When I started off my private life, it's same thing. But as you go on progressing, because of increment, because of promotion, everything, you will find out that you will know how to discipline also in future. But you have to cut off your reduced cost habit, certain habit. Like Pastor and Annie only go to eat fei chow yi only, we don't eat in restaurant, we don't eat the sea fish, we eat ikan tilapia saja. We already budget. Our budget is during that time cheap tilapia. Chongqing tilapia cost you about 20 ringgit. We everything with the meal. We only go out to eat once a week. On top of that, we cook at house. All right. And our dressing, I don't buy a lot also. I look for deals, like what he said is, go for discount shop to buy clothing. And when we go out, we list down what we need to buy budget also. And sometimes we are quite creative lah. We buy some food stuff, we cook for 2 days, different meals. Itu yang saya boleh cakap. But if you want to continue to eat outside now, I think there will be a little bit challenge for you because the food outside now, averaging berapa? Hiskia?
7 ringgit atau 6 ringgit.
6
ringgit, 7 ringgit.
Oh, masih 6-7 ringgit. Bagus juga.
Ya, kalau itu nasi campur lah.
Ya,
kalau yang main noodle tuh memang above 10 ringgit sudah.
Yeah, 10 ringgit sudah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to work on that basis, yeah. Okay. I believe that these are the strategy that can start you well in terms of your savings. Yeah, pay yourself first. Yeah. So list saving as a fixed item in your spending plan. You are least likely to spend money you already have earmarked for saving. So save must have saving. Maupun you earn 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, you need to save. Start the habit of saving at least about 10%. So use automatically saving methods. Transfer, straight away transfer, like transfer to like tithing, transfer straight away to saving straight away, so that the cash flow you have, that is the cash I have, so that you will not usik the hanging. So at least I think all of us have at least 2 accounts now. I believe so. One is your personal account, one is your company account. So you need to know how to work on that. Don't put one lump sum. If you put one lump sum, you will not save. Yeah. So save all parts of certain type of income. I say already, like bonus. Once the bonus comes, don't hallelujah spend everything. Keep aside a majority of them to your savings also is good. And like any of myself, we keep it, yeah, we keep it in our savings as a long-term savings. Remember the medium term and long term. All right. Establish saving bucket. Yeah. Things you want. Sometimes we even can go out holiday once a year because we save some for our holiday accordingly. And we have EPF. Yeah. At the same time, from the another additional 10%. Yeah. We after tithing 10%, the other 10%. Remember the 20%. The EPF is a saving, but you ignore it because this is what. If let's say you are earning 3,000 in 50 years down the road, your EPF will be about 250 to 280,000. Yeah, but don't look that those are your retirement. Because right now you need to have amount about 700,000 for you to stay quite good. Yeah, no more not like last time during our parents' years. When they have 280,000 in EPF, they're very happy because they can live until they pass away. But now you cannot. So you have to consider all those things when you have to calculate the inflation rate. The inflation rate at least about 3 to 5% every year. So it means that your amount, let's say you are 285,000 every year, you have to deduct 3 to 5%. That will be your real income. This is some of the advice to you all. Yeah, and it's very good to start with a goal amount. Like this year, end of this year, I want to set aside 5,000 for my saving. If you have low income, yeah. If you have bigger income, you say this year I want to set about 15,000. Okay, it's very important for you to have that habit to do that. As I say, already keep it separate from other savings. Just expenses. Like any myself, we have 3 accounts. Just to let you know, one account is for credit card, one account is for savings, one account is for expenses. Transfer expenses, pay mom, pay dad, pay whatever they pay tithes, everything. All those are under the one account. So easy. So that we can split and how we can manage our expenses through our allocation of income, right? And then you need to have an emergency fund also in case something happens. So like church also, we have this called emergency fund. Anything happen, our church still will run. Same likewise, same thing. Cultivate that good habit. Okay, let's now go to insurance very quickly because I think some of you are asking about this also. Insurance, yeah, you may think the odds of something bad happening to you are small until it happens. Somebody say. Sometimes we think that it's small, but when bad things happen, really happen, then how you're going to cover when you have only about 20, 30K, okay, in your savings. So insurance is very important, yeah, because insurance is to protect what you have. Insurance is to cover your financial well-being also. Why? 3 things about insurance is protect your property. Okay, how? Home insurance is very good for you who want to get married. Remember, when you want to buy a house or rent a house, also you can get so-called home secure insurance. Home secure insurance means that all risk. Don't go for the fire insurance only. Go for the burglary insurance. We call it all risk. Yeah, technically we call it all risk. Go for the all risk. All risk means that if anything happen, let's say your watch, your 5,000 watch has been stolen, they'll give you back 5,000. You understand? If 5,000, what happened? They give you back 5,000. Right. TV gone, they will replace back with a new TV. This is called all risk insurance. Right. Don't concentrate only on fire insurance. Like our church also, we are all risk insurance. That's why when the church was being burglarized, everything was being taken away in Sulaiman. So you know what happened? They replaced all new. This is called all risk. right? Then you have to protect yourself and your family through life insurance. Life insurance come cash value insurance, they call it, where you got bonus lah, but you have to pay more. We also have this called life insurance, come medical insurance. This is what I want to speak about. Now, when you look for your life insurance, don't listen to only one company. And also don't look for the brochure, right? Let me advise you, yeah. You go through the policy schedule. They call it policy schedule. Policy schedule is where the fine line of the terms and conditions of the insurance. Very important. Let me explain to you. This is one case. This guy kena accident. Yeah, lost his leg. Yeah, lost his leg. The first insurance covered him for, let's say, 300,000. Okay, let's say 300,000. But he that one is on injury insurance. But he never buy medical insurance. But he thought that the second insurance can cover him. But the second insurance also is lifetime insurance. It's only injury, but there's no medical. Do you know what I'm saying? So whatever expenses on injury and what, okay, they will pay you 300,000. Who are the first party lah? Because he think like that. If I had got this 300,000, I got this 300,000. Wow, I had 600,000. No, insurance doesn't work on that basis. Insurance works on the item base, basically in the inclusion. They call it the inclusion basis, right? So if you still have 300, you pay 2, but you insure 300. Why you want to take 2? You understand? Because mentality, but people say you can top up. No, you cannot top up. Yeah. Who's the first insurer pay? That's it. The second insurer, dia ketawa lah, yeah, because that is the first insurer. But he never cover his medical. When you never cover your medical, so you have to pay your hospitalization, your surgery. You understand what Pastor said? Everything. I think those are doctors, you know, and blah, 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 blah. If you are in the private hospital, it can come out to, if you stay for 1 month, it comes up to 100 over 1,000. So he lost his 100 over 1,000. So my view, I say, please go back. This is disclaimer because despite I have the license as a personal wealth, because as a manager, you have everything. But I want you all to go back to your personal advisor, financial advisor, right? This is very important. Please, when you buy life insurance, life insurance all standard. How much you cover? 500K, 1 million or what? It's all normal. And the rate is normal because it's according to the insurance insurance act. All right. Please, okay. Please cover as many critical illnesses as possible, because there are so many penyakit baru like COVID. Yeah, like last time our insurer only covered 16 critical illness, only from 8 to 16. Yeah, now you can cover up to 73 major stage critical illness, and you can cover up to 150 multi-stage critical illness and 15 special conditions like COVID lah, ICU lah, osteoporosis lah, diabetic complication, broken hips lah. Oh, very expensive. If you don't believe me, you ask Dr. Shea how much the transplant of a broken hips cost. All these need to be covered. All right. So when you buy insurance, don't say, oh, how expensive, how expensive. No. When things coming, you find out, you appreciate that some of the things you have covered. Cover as much. If you have to pay additional 500, make it and then. Okay. Down the road, Otherwise, you are. That's why you have to see the inclusion and the exclusion. If the exclusion said you cannot top up the 73, I'll give you an example. This one a critical 73 major stage. If you cannot top out, you have to check the policy schedule because different company can, different company cannot. Choose an insurance company that can top up later to 100. Mana tahu or the new when 5 years down the road, different disease coming up. Yeah. So please take note of that on life. Okay. Now on medical card. Okay, this is something people ask me also. How about you pass the medical card? For information, medical card for government servant and others, you don't need it because you are free unless you want to go to private line for treatment. But if you are working outside, usually your company has this called group medical insurance. They cover your hospitalization. But I do not know. That's why you have to check your HR. Is it only GPA, group personal accident, or is it group medical and personal accident? You have to check properly. Bank, they pay everything as far as I know. If you ask you can go hospital that everything is being paid off. For me, if the company has already covered your medical card, please don't buy it because waste of money. Same thing also the policy. Yeah, who pay first? Yeah, if your company pay, no point. You cannot top up. Okay, because that's how it works. Insurance, how it works. But example also, when you have medical card, you kena one time, they pay you the second year, they will not ask you to continue renew because they say you are the so-called risky type one, high risk. They call it high risk because they rugi. So usually they will not. They cannot. They don't want to renew your medical card. Likewise with car, when you kena langgar, I don't want your, and then you have to go to some other companies, insurance car company, then they give you a access fee of 300. You have to pay additional 300. Why? Because you are accident prone. They also charge you high. Okay, the first company doesn't want because they lose money from your driving. So please take note of this. Any question about life and medical card? Please, I don't want to talk more because this question is more clearer and you understand better. Anybody have question on life insurance and medical insurance? Please. Yes. No question. Okay, if no question, we continue. Okay, how about debt management now? Let's go quickly on debt management. I think we do not want in depth, yeah. Okay, these are some of the warning signs that you have to worry about your debt. You do not know how much money you actually owe. Owe people. You miss payment. Even a credit card, you refuse credit anymore. This is warning sign. You borrow to pay off other debts. You borrow for your friends, you borrow for your parents and pay people off. It's alarming. Some of you borrow alone. Please do not borrow alone. Yes, it says 3% per month. If you calculate because it's compounded, it will be 36% per year. A lot of people fall into this trap. They don't know. That's why they continue to pay along for 10 years, 20 years. That's how they earn. With compounded, let's say year one, you borrow 10,000, you only pay 5,000. You are compounded already 12%. 12%, let's say 36%. Let's say divide by 2, 18%. 18%, a lot, let's say 20%, 1,000, you 10,000. Let's say you have to 5,000 plus 2 more thousand. How are you going to pay? Second year you have to add another 2,000 to your third year. You will pay until you die lah. Along. All right. So do not borrow from Along. All right, please. And also, sometimes a bank suddenly they say to you, do you want to borrow 150,000? Why they do that? Because they have the CTOS information. They know your net worth. You are very low risk. So they say you borrow 500,000, we give you 8% per annum. Please do not. You're thinking you can renovate house. What it's better no. Don't so-called commit in loan in one sense. Yeah. Right. So if you take extra job, means that you are in problem. Okay. As I say about CTOS is where it's a collection and exchange of credit information of everyone in Malaysia. It's governed by the government and by the principle of international. This is international. So the problem is this: when you are jammed, like for example, your credit card, you are jammed. You cannot utilize the facilities like banking, financial institution, insurance also you cannot, handphone also you cannot pay unless you pay cash. Legal fee you want to change, but sell also you cannot, sell your house also cannot, because all this will be barred unless you pay off everything. And statutory body. So be careful, all right, about this. So they will record what they were going to record. They will record your loan, they will record your overdraft facilities, your credit card, your bank guarantee, your letter of credit, LOC if you are a businessman, your insurance coverage, and your payment. Okay, menyusahkan don't say it's okay lah. That's why if like Pastor, I always advise you all, if you cannot, it's not disciplined enough, don't take a credit card. I encourage you to take a debit card. Like my son now working also, they never have a credit card. They just have a debit card because this is how they can control their spending. Okay. Okay, debt management tips during career transition. Career transition, you know what I'm saying? Jobless. It's a political correct word, career transition. Well, what to do if you're jobless and you have loans? Okay. So what you need to do, pay off high cost debt first. Your high cost debt is like your credit card first. If you have sufficient cost, cash, yeah. For longer term loan with lower fixed rate, maintain the debts in place and stay current with your payment. Don't decide if you want to pay them off or refinance them after you land your next opportunity. Okay? If you get into a financial pitch and cannot meet your debts repayment, go and see the bank. They're willing to so-called to consolidate or to adjust or to what to negotiate with you with a longer term, but they're happy. Credit card, they're very happy. You know why? Every month they're earning about 1.8% from us. When your transaction is 1.8, when you cannot pay is 1.8. Imagine 1.8, roughly about 2 times 12 per year, they enjoy about 24%. Yeah. Compounded interest from your, because it's compounded also like Along, but this is called official Along. Credit card actually is official Along. If you keep on using, abuse the card. For Pastor, until now, so many years, I pay my card on time. If it's 2,000, I pay 2,000. If 5,000, I pay 1,000 on time, because I use it as my convenience, not as a credit facility. I encourage you all to do that. Yeah, let's continue. Okay, how about investment? This is where I will touch a little bit, then we will close at 9:30, just nice. And okay, fixed deposit is the safest, right? Why? Why? Because it's been secure. It's guaranteed by the government by PIDM. Okay, what is PIDM? PIDM is a banking insurance to cover whatever. If let's say the bank the bank collapse, they will pay you back. But please take note, each bank can only cover 250,000. Please take note again. Let me repeat. PIDM, every betul kah? 250, every?
Yeah.
Every understand? PIDM, you go to the net. PIDM covers you 250,000 per bank. So if you want to fix deposit, you fix it, you have more, you fix it in different place, safer. Let's say Hong Leong, let's say Maybank, 250, Standard Chartered, 250. If both, it's the financial economy collapse, you still have 500,000. Don't put everything in one basket to one bank. It's not a wise decision. Okay. Okay. This is the rate for the last 8 years. As you can see, the rate is usually about 2.8 to 3. Now it's about 4 because of the inflation. This is the safest. The second one is Amanah Saham Nasional. I think everyone knows Hua Bumi is one of the best investment because all your so-called savings or investment, fund investment in Amanah Saham Nasional is being guaranteed by the government, right? You use your EPF or what, it's the same. So averaging is about 6%. This is the rate. You can see down there, it's averaging is about 6% plus bonus some more. All right. For bonus about 8 to 9. So all the best years, but it's gone. Now the bonus is only about 0.5. I think last year is worse. 4.5 is about 5%. Yeah. So but it's still better than fixed deposit. If you are Bumi, your priority should be on Amanah Saham. Because 1-to-1, you will not go down. Yeah, you put 1 unit, you get back 1 unit plus dividend. Okay, the other one is Amanah Saham Bumi Putra. We have account bijak, account dewasa. I think you all know about that. By loan, 50 unit, 50,000 unit, or 200,000 unit. But I encourage you, don't use loan to buy Amanah Saham Bumi. Now, it's not good because of the threshold. You cannot pay, then it's compounded, the same thing will happen. I encourage you, if you have funds, invest. It's good because why? If you look at the data, since 10 years data, I'll give you the 10 years data. This is the latest one. It's almost about 8%. Where you can get 8%, right? So invest, all right? Remember the 50, 30, 20? Okay, this is where you invest. I'm sorry. Don't know what happened. Okay, unit trust. Okay, unit trust is something that you need to be a little bit financial, have some financial acumen if you want to invest in unit trust and mutual funds. Because why? You have to keep on monitoring when to buy, when to sell. Okay, for example, I'll give you a situation, Pastor. 3 years ago, you know, the economic recession, 3 or 3.5 years ago, I take the opportunity because US stock drop about 20%. So I bought a focus on US stock. 80% of the mutual fund I bought, I think it's under public fund, if I'm not mistaken, mutual public funds. I bought it at I just shared to you at $1. Let's say $1. After 6 months, when it goes up, I know that is the thing that I want to pull out. I earn about 21% in 6 months. But I use my EPF to work on that. Yeah. I don't use my cash because for me, EPF yeah. Dua ba EPF. So you need to have a little bit acumen if you want to invest in mutual funds. And please do not do not listen to financial planner. Huh? Wow, this fund is good. You have to look at the 10-year strat. You know it's 10-year strat? How to look at the 10-year strat? Use the Bloomberg tracking. Bloomberg tracking is free apps, right? You look at mutual fund. What mutual fund? Look at 10 years. Oh, like that. Then you know, is it a good buy or not a good buy? Okay. Okay, this, sorry, I can't, you look at it, averaging performer, the top 20 performer is about 8 to 12%. 8 to 14%, sorry, 8 to 14%. That is your threshold, 8 to 14%. So you are earning about 8 to 14%, but it's up to you. This is the top 20 unit trust and mutual fund. I never see any other got public small cap is there. Okay, it's one of them. Public Islamic Opportunity also. It's 8.82. Okay, so 2 of them from public, the rest is from others. You look at it, it's also got some foreign companies also. Okay, look at that. It's good. Go to the internet. You can search top 20 funds for the last 10 years. So you can give you the listing. The other one that is very good to investment is called blue chip stock. Blue chip stock is like Maybank. Okay, Maybank, Public Bank, Petronas. Okay, like Petronas, what? When it was released, it's about 7 something. Now it's about 14 something. So 100% increment. So you have to if you want to work on the blue chip, always buy when it's low. Don't buy when it's up. Yeah, like you have you observed or not? When it's up, the public unit trust asks you to buy. Don't buy. You wait until it drops. Okay, now is the best time to buy certain stocks, some certain blue chip stock. Okay, so you have to study. I can't give you what are the blue chip that is good and not good. Yeah. The one of the best in got 2 more slides. Just bear with Pastor. I think I'm on time. Anyone invest in real estate investment trust? REIT. Hello? Oh, very quiet. Anyone invest in REIT? All right, let me explain what is REIT. REIT is a property stock that is held by, it's like retail lots lah. But one of the best REIT, right now I invest about 100,000 in one of the REITs in Singapore called Temasek. You know, Temasek is, that's why I choose some REITs that is so-called government companies lah. Don't go for private companies. Not like YTL. YTL now lose a lot. Lose about 30%, 40%. The one in hey, the KL one. Forget the famous. Lose it. Lose. A lot of people lose money from them because it's not government. Now the market is all dropped. Yeah. Go for government. Who built the place? It's like the Temasek, construction. Yeah. Then you wait. Every month you have about 800. That's why I said, if I got 100,000, why I want to invest 380,000 and put the money there, and every month I pay. Yeah. Every month I pay 350,000 now apartment. Every month I pay about 1,200, and then I rent. The most I rent is 1,000. I get back, I lose 200 ringgit. You see the idea now? But here I close my eyes, 100,000 every month. I receive about 650, 700 ringgit. Which investment is good? That's why you need prudence. You need to be wise when you want to invest. You need to know what are the things to invest. You want to know more, got a lot, but today Pastor doesn't want to share a lot. I only share those are important only. Yeah. Insurance insurance need to sit down with you and talk. You cannot one. I need to see your policy schedule. I want to see what they are offering you, because they should give you a policy schedule if you want to buy the insurance. They say sometimes, you know, they don't want to give you one. Agent will not like to give you the policy schedule because you will read. So what is inclusive and what is exclusion clause. Yeah. But get that one, especially this is where you spend a lot. Some of you spend about 2,000 to 3,000 or even 4,000 per year for your medical insurance or for your lifetime medical. Yeah. All right. Any question? I have finished. Hannah?
Very
Nope,
new to
Pastor.
me, Pastor. Jenna. It's okay.
Hannah, yes. Yes, Hannah. Any question? Yes, siapa, who, Anna? You want to say what?
Actually, many of the things that I do not know, very, very new.
I'm very new.
Yeah, I mean, not all, but I didn't really do. It's a very good. I think it's too late for me, lah, Pastor.
Yeah.
Mm,
Actually, I want to cater to our
Mm.
church members who are young, who are planning to
but it's
settle
good
down.
info.
and,
Maybe can maybe can I do some sharing with those maybe the young ones later after
Yeah.
having this kind of info available. It's very, very valuable.
Yeah. Okay, Abby and Shen, do you want to ask any question on this before we close?
No, thanks.
You are clear, Shen?
Yeah, clear. Thank you.
Hannah?
No, Pastor.
Dr. Chen?
Yeah, clear, Pastor.
Okay,
Yeah.
KIE? Ada 3 sana. How? Abby? Abby? Heskia?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
you can still ask Pastor when you see Pastor on Sunday. Just ask Pastor on this.
Okay.
For your information, actually, like this, you better pray for Pastor. I want to finish my course until end of the year. I'm supposed to finish it by September next year, but I crash course it. So I'm taking the US one as well. I'm flipping one. Then in 2 weeks down the road, I'll be going to Indonesia for about 1 month to finish off my project. So at the same time, I also have my US. I also have 1 papers because they approve. But I just pray the 800 US dollars, so it means about 4,000, 5,000 per module. But I think I will get the scholarship. So I can't. Sometimes I don't have time. Yeah, I know this because this week until today I have time because I just finished my exam. Then I'll go on other papers already. That's why Pastor cannot come on Friday because of class and because too many. It's 9 o'clock. Denver is 8 in the morning somewhere. So because we have to follow the lecturer punya time. Yeah. That's why even on Sunday, Pastor told Pastor Albert I rotate. Once Sunday I come if I come for Bahasa, I will not come for English. Then if I come for English, I will not come for Bahasa, so that I have more time to finish off. It's not easy in this master in Islamic studies. It's not easy because I'm doing double work. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 years, 2 years course, degree, a graduate course, degree course, master degree course. It become 1 year. So I want to finish it off. So you pray for Pastor. Yeah, let's pray. If no, if I'm around, please talk to me. Or any you want to have appointment with me, talk. You want me to study your insurance, you know, Pastor expert in insurance. Let me see. Because as we are the one who teach the agent. We are the one who knows all this. What ask the agent what to say and what not to say. All right. So because you are beloved members, and also as our children, if you already buy insurance, let me see any clauses to. I will suggest what to put. Just spend any addition few hundred is okay. It's good for you later. Okay, let's pray. Father, we thank you for today. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for this seminar that is helpful for this youngster who are intend to get married and who want to start, and who are young couples. I pray, and also I know, Father, you through this session, at least they have a clarity about savings, about spending, about insurance, about how to invest, and about how to budget, Father, in their life. In the name of Jesus, we ask when we pray. Amen. Thank you very much. And God bless you. I'll give back this time to Natalie. Thank you, Natalie.